Hey folks, today I want to do a 3-stove review to a response on the last 3 videos that I did about the 3 different stoves. And start out with the Solo stove. I just wanted to go over some pros and cons of these 3 different stoves. And as you can tell, get this out of the way real quick. This is that Toaks titanium wood burning stove. This is the bag that it came with. I never really got to use it. I pulled it out one time and the stitching came loose before I even got it out of the bag. So yeah, it might be an isolated problem, might not be. Other people might have had this problem too, but either way, fault. So there's that. There's that alcohol stove, and you can tell comparing this to the Solo stove bag, you can tell that there is a lot better quality with the Solo stove. And in the video before, I did quite a cool review about this Toaks titanium wood burning stove. And one of the major problems with the stove is the bottom is too low. That's why it keeps going out and just smoldering, because it's not getting any air. If you have loose dirt or fluffy dirt with like some root mat, it'll sink down the dirt a little bit. You'll wiggle a little bit, try to get it sitting flat, because it is top heavy and it wants to flip over. So you'll wiggle it a little bit and then it'll smother itself. That's a major con about this stove. It works in perfect conditions. If you used it on this table where it was just sitting like that, it would work perfectly. Or if you had a perfectly flat rock, which is, not going to happen. So, perfect conditions, the stove works fine. Out in the field, I don't like it. It has many drawbacks. But it is light. It will work. But it is definitely not an easy stove to use. It has its issues that could be corrected. So there's that. I don't really have too many pros about it other than it's light. It's top heavy. It's a little bit dangerous. It'll smother itself on loose dirt. That's about it. Along with the Solo stove. Very heavy cooking ring. Very sturdy. And a well-designed little stove. Well, this is a big one, so I won't call it a little stove, but you're not going to smother this, because it's, look, leftovers. Flat on the bottom, it's on anything, still going to get the air. It has an ash pan on the bottom. That keeps the stove from scorching everything around where you're cooking, like this one, because it sits damn near on the ground. So if you do get it to work, you're gonna have a big charred black spot underneath of it. And the mesh grate in the bottom of this, you can stick like a piece of fat wood through the grate and then pile sticks up around it, and it'll actually work and get burning very easily. It's a well-designed stove. It works perfectly. This is a little big for hiking purposes, but I wanted a big stove for using as a campfire when I went hiking on the Appalachian Trail, because you're not allowed to have a campfire there. So this was my alternative to having a little fire around camp that we could sit there and shoot the shit at. So that's my purpose for this stove, and it works perfectly for that. And the alcohol stove. Obviously, you can tell, very tiny, very light. It's pretty stable for as small as it is with that plate around it. You know, only con to this, you do have to carry a windscreen. Just part of the design, how it works. If you got a slight breeze, it'll make the flame flicker and it's going to be hard to boil. So if you're going to go the alcohol stove route, make sure you have a windscreen. Or don't. It's up to you. I don't care. So there's that. Oh, and this can boil a considerable amount of water. So you could probably boil upwards of, if you got a big enough pot on it and the conditions are right, you could probably burn it top. You could probably boil 32 ounces of water on this little alcohol stove with a full burn. And one more point I'd like to make about the Solo stove. I am perfectly sure that the smaller versions of the Solo stove will work just as well and be capable of carrying in your pack for hiking. So that is a thought to keep in mind, that the big one works perfectly. I'm sure the small ones do too. And that bonus. Comes with a decent bag. This is a cheaper end of the spectrum. The stove is like $25. You can get them nowadays on Amazon. They come with a little cook grate that sits over top of this part and a little alcohol bowl, or you can put alcohol in there and put the cooking ring on top of it, or use the grate on top and cook like a little steak or something on there, or put this over top of the alcohol bowl and cook like that if you wanted to, I guess. But this stove is made by Lixada, or, you know, the ones that I found nowadays are branded Lixada. And it's about a pound for all this, but it works great. It's $25, and Lixada has a bunch of different stoves. They have a bunch of generic stoves, and if you look at it, it looks like a little Solo stove. It's like a generic 3-piece Solo stove. It's like, if you took this and this and put them together, you'd end up with this. And it works. For cheap, it's a little heavy, but if you needed a cheap stove, you just wanted to get into backpacking, they have a bunch of different stoves. You can look up Lixada, which is Lixada, on Amazon. They have a bunch of generic versions of popular stoves on Amazon. So this would be a good option if you were just getting into backpacking and didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on it. It does work. Now, it does have the same type of catch pan like the other stove, but it's up higher, so it's not going to smother itself. And it's relatively stable. It's a nice little stove for $25. It's hard to beat. And that's pretty much it. It works like a Solo stove. Doesn't have the catch pan and all that underneath of it like a Solo stove. But it's up higher off the ground, so it's not going to smother itself. This was my first stove, and it worked perfectly. I mean, it was heavy. That's why I switched to the alcohol stove. And the alcohol stove is my favorite. So take that for what it is. It's my opinion. Just a suggestion. If you're just getting into backpacking or hiking and stuff like that, this is a good little trick. This is a good little stove for $25. And that's it. Have a good day, folks.